SEAL Admiral asked single dad veteran his call. Sign as a joke. Until Iron Ghost made him freeze. The Navy base cafeteria was buzzing that morning. Young recruits laughing, officers chatting, and in the far corner, a man in a worn leather jacket quietly feeding his 6-year-old daughter pancakes. His name was Jake Mercer, a single dad, former Navy pilot turned mechanic. He'd been out of service for years, living quietly, fixing old planes, and trying to give his little girl the normal life he'd promised, her mother before she passed. But that peaceful morning took a turn when a group of SEALs walked in, trailed by none other than Admiral Rhodes, a towering man with medals that gleamed like sunlight. The cafeteria went silent as he passed. Every uniform straightened. Every recruit froze. But Jake didn't even look up. He just wiped syrup off his daughter's cheek. The Admiral noticed. "You there," he called, his deep voice echoing. "You're not in uniform. You a guest or one of ours?" Jake smiled faintly. "Used to be one of yours, sir. Now just a civilian fixing your choppers." Rhodes chuckled. "Used to be, huh? What's your call sign, son?" He said it half as a joke, a playful dig at an aging vet sitting among his elite troops. The SEALs around him laughed. Jake didn't answer right away. He looked down, then up, and in that moment his calm eyes had something cold, something steel. He finally said softly, "Iron Ghost." The laughter stopped. The name hung in the air like thunder after lightning. The Admiral's smile faded, replaced by something else. Recognition. For a heartbeat, even he looked unsure. He stepped closer. "You said Iron Ghost?" Jake nodded. Rhodes's jaw clenched. "You flew with Task Force Shadow during Operation Black Tides." It wasn't a question. Jake just said, "We got them home." The cafeteria went silent. The young SEALs were staring now, whispering. "Iron Ghost? The Iron Ghost?" The legend who flew into enemy territory with no comms, no backup, and brought back an entire SEAL team everyone had declared KIA. The mission had been classified. For years, the pilot's identity buried, erased for national security. Admiral Rhodes took a slow breath. His voice softened. "You saved my men that night." Jake nodded again, almost uncomfortable with the attention. "That was a long time ago, Admiral." Rhodes looked at the little girl beside him, his daughter, smiling up at the man who used to haunt enemy skies. The Admiral swallowed hard, straightened his posture, and to everyone's shock, saluted. The entire cafeteria froze. A 4-star Admiral saluting a mechanic in a coffee-stained jacket. Jake looked surprised, then slowly stood and returned the salute. When Rhodes spoke, his voice carried a weight the whole room felt. "Men like you don't retire, son. You just change uniforms." Jake smiled faintly, picked up his daughter's hand, and walked out, leaving behind a room full of silent soldiers who had just learned that heroes don't